It's another week of Country Cousins. We keep it 100. This your boy Dub.
This your guy Flacco.
This your guy D314.
And we are road tripping, bitch.
Road tripping.
We on our way to support one of our good homies. Well, my good homie. He adopted by the crew. Love Movement Fest going down tonight at Silent Funny in Chicago, Illinois, on Western Chicago Ave.
Hey.
This your boy Dub. And I don't know what we're going to talk about this week. We could talk about how perception is sometimes reality, but also people don't really know what they want in life.
Look at Brad.
Wow.
At big brain on Brad.
I didn't know where I was going with that. I was hoping y'all
No, we just listened to you on Andre 3000 just to keep talking.
Well, it go back to a post about Lala. So everybody know Lala and Stay Mellow, aka the God Mellow, the God. They've been having a marital issues
For years.
They've been on and off and on, whatever.
You bitch tastes like honey nut Cheerios.
So, I feel like they go through these flows where they like try to date, but then they realize this probably ain't gonna work, but we got a kid, so we're gonna keep it cool. But when you've been with somebody so long, you get accustomed to
That bullshit.
Well, you know what I'm saying? They lifestyle.
Right.
So like Lala wasn't Lala until she met Mello. Like, she was a MTV host, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was MTV. She wasn't thick like she is now. She didn't have some work done. She was always a very attractive woman. But Mello afforded her a different limelight. Mello's lifestyle got her in movies because she was on the red carpet. Oh, who is that? You know what I'm saying? She had that effect. My only thing is these celebrities, we know that they're celebrities for a reason, so they can't live private lifestyles. Everything they do is put on display, paparazzi, whatever. Like, y'all didn't see it yet, but Tom Brady is getting dragged because he jumped off a cliff in Costa Rica with his daughter, a 6-year-old, and it could have been uglier than what happened.
I mean, she had life vests on, right?
Well, you know how you grab a kid and you like jump with me, but they don't jump on time? So he kind of like dragged her off with him. So it looked ugly. But again, it's the dumb shit parents do when there's not other cameras around and we not celebrities, so we go unaccounted for. It's just like if you get a DUI, nobody's gonna come to your job demanding that you resign. Unless
you a fucking open road driver.
Right. Unless it's part of your work.
Right.
If you're a FedEx driver, if you work for Walmart, you out here crashing against Tracy Morgan. You don't deserve to be behind the wheel. So I guess I just posed that perception reality question because how often have you guys went into situations where you either knew it was fucked up or you knew it was good and then it either held true or it really surprised you?
I mean, hey, that's life though. We always find individuals that stay in relationships. Like with women, I can change him, right? That's her perception. I can change him. I can make him a better man. No, bitch. He's the same dude he was. That's why he has 6 different baby mamas, and you're not the one.
Has a woman ever changed something that you did without you looking in the mirror and be like, damn, that was either fucked up or she was right? Like, it wasn't a fact of her saying, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, and then you do it, and then you like, she right. It's more so like, she might say it, and you gonna write her off, but then when you try, you be like, it's like when you try asparagus the first time.
Right. Like, case in point, like, I compare it to marriage, right? So, popping the question. You never know when you're really gonna pop the question, right? It just happened one morning, you're gonna wake up like, damn, I think I'm gonna get married. I think I'm gonna ask her to marry me today. So
I think I'm ready.
Right, I think I'm ready. it's not. It doesn't have shit to do with time. It doesn't have shit to do with we've been together this long. It's just the moment. You wouldn't know when you're gonna know when it's your time. So someone could be pushing you to change, but ultimately you have to have that conversation with yourself and make the decision on your own.
All right, so Boozer, you currently married.
Yep.
Flock, you've been married.
Nah.
I didn't propose to my ex-wife.
Wait, what?
I know this is shocking. We went to the store together. Bought
He
the ring.
did it in aisle 3. Hey, get some eggs. So tax purposes, can we just go and make this shit like happen? And I need health insurance. So what are we doing?
Right. It
was a business transaction.
It wasn't that simple, but it was that simple. So like in the now social media age, do you feel like you have to do it in a public platform?
Mm-mm.
Did you do yours in like a group setting?
We're at a pizza place in Denver, Colorado. I mean, she knew it was coming. I just, it wasn't nothing that.
It wasn't nothing spectacular.
No,
it wasn't.
it
didn't catch her off guard.
No.
How did you know it was coming? If she knew if it was coming, you should have just woke up inside like, look, here you go. Let's go and do this thing.
Obviously, what he did.
No, actually, you know what's crazy? The way I proposed actually became a commercial for K. Like years later.
You sent it in. It was like, look what I did.
No, I didn't do it. I mean, but just the idea
What'd you
manifested itself in K, like in the commercial.
So wait, answer his question first. How'd she know it was coming?
We had talked about it. It was just kind of like, we're gonna do this. Like it just.
She know you had a ring.
Yeah, because I got the ring.
She paid half for it. Okay.
No, shut up. I got the her grandma's ring from her mom, and then basically got it like took all the stones out and got it redone and all this sort of stuff.
How does she know you have that ring though?
She knew.
Her mom talked to her. And, women can't hold shit. They have a sister bond.
Okay.
So I did the whole thing. I asked her father before I did it and all that shit.
That don't mean she know though.
Right.
She not like explicitly know. Like they know because we've been together or how we moving that it's gonna happen. But did she know it was happening that day?
Not necessarily that day, but she knew on that trip, me coming up, we were like, I was gonna pop the question.
Oh, okay. All right, K commercial. What'd you do?
So I went to K like on
and
a
you
Thursday.
Told them.
No, on a Thursday. Like
You didn't go to Jared?
I went to K on like a Thursday.
You bought a little promise ring for her kid too, so you're like, I'm gonna marry you and your mama. You do one of those? Every kiss begins with K.
Sidebar. Hey, real talk. You know how you ask her dad? I asked her mom, right? I said, hey, I want to marry your daughter. She said, absolutely not. She said, no.
Are you serious?
She told me, no, absolutely not. Like, my little feelings was hurt.
Wait, how'd that conversation go then? I ain't never heard this one.
No, because she was like, you guys are too young, you don't know what you're doing. And her mom was that quintessential mom was
divorce and anger.
Divorce, and that's all she had. You know what I mean? That bond was so tight. She's like, no, you're too young. I'm not gonna stand by. I don't give you my blessing. Absolutely not. Like, okay, well, I'm still gonna do it. All right, hung up the phone. So I went to K because I was in the Marine Corps. I went to K, scoped out a ring, and just so happened the associate was from Mississippi also. She was like from 45 minutes away from my hometown. That's where she's from. So we got to talking, picked out the ring. So that Saturday when she flew in she flew in on Friday. So Saturday we was just at the mall. I said, hey, I know we've been talking about it. So like, hey, how about you just go pick out your ring? Or just get the idea of what type of ring you want, right? So we go in there, the same associate that's from Mississippi also. She seen me. I was like, she was like, got excited. I was like, chill out, right? So walk up to the thing. I said, she's gonna look at some rings, so get some type of idea of what type of ring she'll like once we get engaged and stuff. She's like, okay. So I took three steps back. I'm looking around, patting my pockets. I had the ring in my pocket. Palms sweating. I'm like, shit. It's really about to go happen. It's really about to happen. My heart beating. So she looking at all these rings, and the associate got her the exact ring that I had, right? She's like, what you think of this? She's like, oh, that's beautiful. She's like, hey, turn around and let him see it. So when she turned around, I'm down on one knee already. And she looking around like, where you at? And I grabbed her hand and said, hey, real shit. You know, we've been putting it down together for a long time. We've been through a lot of things. Let's make this official. You marry me.
I don't think I've ever seen this gay commercial in my life.
Neither have I.
God damn.
That was a beautiful story.
I like how he led up to it like real shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking like it sounded like an interlude on the goddamn
Paul Wild, baby.
You know what I'm talking about? Putting this down, know what I mean? SUC, marry me.
Bars.
Not the SUC click. No, I didn't do that at all. So I always have that story that it's not a story. So it's kind of like, again, to go back to social media, the question was, do you feel, was there, if you did it nowadays, would it be a pressure to broadcast it?
No.
Nah. Like, I'm private anyway. Like, you don't know nothing about me except, he hangs out with country cousins.
Right. And he drives a spaceship.
Facts.
What's some other shit that should be private that's getting out here now? Like, I hate the whole feed the homeless thing, or, you know, doing good deeds for people and recording it.
I hate when someone brags on your significant other bought you this, that, or other, or that I'm gonna give my significant other this. Like, do you want your significant other to be like, hey, thank you, or you want social media to be like, oh my god, you're so nice?
Oh, like, here, this is what I got for birthday type thing.
No,
Or I'm gonna get her this, or they gave like.
I'm gonna get her don't mean shit. If you got it, if you got to get it to.
No, they got it, but like, this is what I'm gonna show her,
Oh, okay.
or this is what I'm gonna get her. Like, you show it on social media. Like, I just think like,
Honestly, I think it depends. We gotta put it in perspective. It depends on what it is, right? So if your boyfriend has got you a pair of shoes and you put it on there like, oh, we got matching
Just because.
shoes, just because gifts. Okay, it's
lame,
It's a pair of Nike. It's a pair of Air Max. It's a pair of, whatever.
lame.
Pair of Yeezys. That's cool. That's cute. But if the motherfucker got you a deed to a house, you know what I mean? Oh, he paid off my student loans. Okay, I salute you. I see why you still with him. He beat you up every time. I get it. You putting that shit out there so people can make sense of your tragedy.
Damn, I don't even have nothing to follow up with that. Don't you love couples that fight online and then it's like you want to see both sides of the story?
Hey, that's the world turns.
Hey, didn't Dallas come back? The TV show? No,
Yep.
Dynasty.
Dynasty, yeah.
Dynasty. They made a young Dynasty.
And it's weird as hell.
I need a young and the Restless.
Right.
'Cause
No, you know what we need? In the heat of the night.
in the heat. Oh.
Hey,
You
You
gotta
get that
land
note.
that. You gotta
Yeah.
land that.
bruh.
Wow, impressive.
And do not say I look like the dark skinned nigga with the oil based Jerry curl.
When you had your box, you did. You look like every number 2 pencil I've ever owned in my life when you had your box.
You look like the white cop illegitimate son. So it's summertime, not in the LBC. What's some shit that used to get stuck doing in the summer that you like hated? I know I had a love-hate relationship with my grandma because we
Speak on it.
we would go over her house during the week, every week, Monday through Friday, or actually Sunday night through Friday night. But she would wake us up to work in her garden. She had a big ass garden. She had a church garden. There was another garden that felt like we volunteered at. So like she would put us to work. Now granted, she'd be out there with us, so you couldn't complain too much. But 2-3 days a week, we felt like fucking slaves.
Right.
Now she would feed us good. Every Friday we go to Old Country Buffet before she took us home, or Piccadilly. But again, that was the love-hate. Like, I love my grandma to death, but I hated getting up at 7:30 on fucking Tuesday to pick corn, shuck corn.
Hot ass St. Louis and shit.
Man, it's a different level of heat out here right now.
Shit, so disrespectful. I'm similar though. Like I used to go to my granny crib in Rufus. Man, Rufus ass would always get us up. We gotta go cut some yards. We gotta go build some shit. And this motherfucker was only giving us $3 a yard, right?
Nigga, you got paid. We got paid in food.
Bruh, $3 a yard, but then that's for the first yard. Every other yard after that was $2.
That don't even make sense.
Right. It's Rufus logic. Then we get home, my dumb ass, I started playing tonk with him for quarters.
Losing your money back.
Lose all my goddamn money. He just give me $3 back like, hey, I just taught you a lesson. So that's what we used
What's
to
the lesson? Don't play tonk with a nigga with rusty knuckles.
So we was like, hey, you work hard, don't do dumb shit like gamble all your money away. Like, all right, cool.
Can I have it back now? No.
That's how I was. No. But we did eat good, you know what I mean? So Rufus had us cutting grass, we would just build houses and shit. My granny, she helped us, well, my great granny, and then some of my great aunts have us picking peas.
Now, how old were y'all when y'all, like, how old were you when you had to go to your granny's during the week?
From age probably 7 or 8 to 12 or 13. You know, you leave your kid. We used to get left at home at 7 or 8.
Right.
But in the summertime, you know, my mom didn't care what we did after we got to like middle school.
I just remember sometime, even at that young, when my mom would go to work, like, I would just be home. Like, she wouldn't take me nowhere and drop me off.
Nigga, you was the third kid with a 20-year gap. She ain't give a fuck about you at that point.
God damn.
He's 8. I gotta go to work in summer. Bagel bites are in the freezer. I got you plenty of cereal. And,
Bagel bites. Y'all had money, fancy dancy.
Right. I just had bagel bites like for the first time like a year ago.
Bruh, I had Hot Pockets when I went to college. First time I ever had Hot Pockets.
Yeah, I think I had Hot Pockets in high school at somebody's house.
I think it was mine.
Yeah, I think you're right. I leave the kids home now though. Like my kids at that age now is like, hey, we'll be back.
Right, damn right.
Like that's love. Like when you get to that level, you damn near feel like you love your kids.
What?
Dark turn.
A little bit.
What's appropriate age to leave your kid alone now? Because I felt like when we was kids, we knew better to go outside. We couldn't answer the phone. Like everything we had to do was in the house. If it wasn't in the house, it was within our porch, like within the yard.
Right. So now, but with technology and stuff like that, you know, all kids have cell phones and things of that nature. So you in constant communication with them.
True.
Tracking devices.
Tracking devices on the phones. Right. So honestly, I think a solid 8-9, that's fine. I'm not saying leave them at home overnight, but
Couple hours.
A couple hours, yeah, that's fine.
Overnight, I trust my older. Yeah.
So overnight, I'll say about 13. 12, 13 overnight, they're fine.
Yeah. Definitely next year. He might have more pubic hair than I do.
You will be taller.
He definitely gonna be taller. But that's like what you want when you have a boy. Like a girl, you want him to be cute but not fine, so like everybody not trying to get him. A boy, you just want him to be tall and athletic.
That's true.
Right?
And I know it sounds like it's double standards, so god damn it, it's a reason why we have two different genders. Shit.
I'm just being honest.
Right, I get it. You're absolutely right. Like typically boys get more leeway than girls.
Oh, as far as freedom?
Like freedom, yeah. Like as far as freedom, like and girls have different. We have different expectations for our daughters than we have for our sons.
True.
Absolutely. But I think it's also the minus the mannish boys of the world, aka young flacos. Girls tend to be more advanced earlier. So, you know, it's the girls that be in heat a little quicker. you know, want to have the boyfriend, want to be in the circle, you know, where the boy, he just want to play video games and occasionally jack his Woody off. Am I lying?
Have you seen my sock?
Or hump couch cushions.
Oh Lord!
Hey man, they wanted it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't knock it till you try
You knocked the stuffing out there.
He knocked the Miss Piggy out the pussy. What's some other double standards that are okay with you?
It's not really just double standards per se. It's just putting things in just
different expectations. Better word.
Different expectations, right? So even in relationships, right? So nowadays it's like, well, a woman can do everything a man can do. Rah rah rah, all this, right? I get it. I understand what you're trying to say, but seriously, it's not logical. Like a woman is not physically as imposing as a man and all these things, right? So in relationships, it's roles. Everyone plays a role in a relationship. Sometimes, I'm not saying a man is supposed to always be the provider. Yes, a woman can be the provider as well.
I'll be a kept man.
But it's about your situation and who's taking these roles. You know what I mean?
I think it's a pendulum.
Ooh, pendulum.
You know,
spell it, Flock.
He said it.
But I want you to spell it.
Why you want me to spell it? I ain't even say the word.
He said, I pass. Hard pass. It's a pendulum. So, like, sometimes...
But he told me to spell it, but you said it. It ain't like I'm using words that I can't spell.
Sometimes it's 60-40 as far as financial. Sometimes it's 70-30 as far as cleanliness or chores or duties around the house. Other times it's going to be that 30-70. Like, it's just going to always... It needs to move. I believe it needs to move for it to be healthy.
Right.
Like, if it's always 50-50 on certain things or always 80-20 on some shit, that's when you really had a resentment and you really had the problems that creep up because the motherfucker's scared to either say they mad about you not doing some shit or they just get tired of doing that same activity.
All right, so case in point, right? Would you let your girl cut the grass?
Would I?
Yeah, I mean, like...
Yeah, I would.
I mean, not saying would you let her, but would you think...
Would I expect her to?
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't necessarily expect her to, but if she went and cut the grass, I ain't gonna be like, hey, get your ass in this house.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you the expectation, right? So therefore, I don't expect my significant other to do certain things. Like,
do your significant other expect you to cook? Because I mean, we're talking about historical gender roles, right?
Right.
Historically, men weren't cooks, women weren't in the yard.
Correct.
I actually find some sanctuary in cutting the grass.
You and me both.
You know,
it's an hour to yourself. You can be in your own thoughts, whatever. You can't necessarily do that in other activities. You can with cooking, but you got to be somewhat focused. Like, you could fuck up the grass and nobody will notice. You know, you want to cut your grass a particular way, right? Like, most men be like, hey, don't fuck up my lines. I gotta go this way. I'm either going diagonal on this side and straight on this way.
Facts.
Like, you got a certain way you gotta cut your own grass. And if they don't do it to your specifications, you be like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna wait 2 days and go cut my lines in right.
You didn't see how it was going?
It's like getting a fade, right?
Right. I'm actually cutting my shit on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it.
I ain't cutting fucking shit.
We know, so.
First off, my yard is bigger than both of y'all combined.
Ooh.
You got a lot of front.
Yeah.
In the back, you don't have a lot to cut because it's all that patio.
No, his patio ain't that big. It ain't that big.
If you were to cut the Sherwood Forest you got coming in.
Oh, the back part.
The back part, then I'd be like, yeah, you got a baseball field.
Hey, but
irregardless
of
words that don't exist, I got a big fucking yard.
That he does.
I'm not cutting this shit once a week. I refuse.
When the last time you cut it?
Last month.
Like 8 days ago.
Man. Yeah, that bitch got at least 6 more days.
Man, look. It's got to rain one more time, goddammit.
Right.
And it's been slave heat outside. This ain't the same heat Martin Luther King was walking in with protests.
With the suit on. Selma.
I believe though, like, it's hotter earlier here now, but it cools off quick. Like, we used to be in hell heat through August, like late August. Now I feel like we get more 85s, right? You couldn't see. It was 85 at night when we was kids.
Oh my God. Why was it so hot all fucking day?
All summer.
All summer.
So I definitely believe global warming shit. Or climate control, whatever they call it.
Right.
You ain't got no gender roles for this debate here?
He's genderqueer.
Out with the yard, like, don't touch my grass. With the cooking, it just depends. But I kind of feel like if with the, like you said, with the pendulum, if someone's gonna be the breadwinner, then the other person picks up the slack on the house stuff. Like, it's gotta be.
You have to.
Yeah, it's gotta be equal, but it's never 50-50.
It's never equal.
I don't think I almost think it's not possible to be 50-50. It's just not. Because someone's gonna be better at something or enjoy doing something more than the other person. So it will never be 50-50. I think that's where people get fucked up. We're like, it has to be 50-50. It's never gonna be 50-50. It's just like a sports team. Okay, that's the rebounder. That's what they're good at. Okay, I don't want them to take the last shot. Like, everyone's got a role to play. So being 50-50 is not going to work. Ever. 51-49.
Yeah, it's not a realistic expectation.
Not at all.
Like, what's really 50-50? How can you quantify that, you know?
Right. It's because it's 7 days in a week. So y'all going to split it on Sunday?
You want 2 times on Sunday? I got you. I mean, but it's whatever is healthy for you. So,
is that a healthy expectation? Speaking of expectations, twice on Sundays?
Lowered expectations.
You remember that shit? But for real, like, is that something that really is in the back of your mind? Like, bitch, it's been 4 days since you sucked this dick. Like, does that come into play heavily into your expectations?
Depends on how my week went.
So I'm just like,
dick ain't gonna suck itself.
So for me,
I'm trying to put all this shit out on the table,
right?
For all these city girls out here that's losing right now.
But they gotta remember, black men don't cheat.
But still, City Boys is up. We still been up. Melo is wearing the crown. He got as many shots as he got points. So we're not going down. But what's your lowered expectation? Alright, you married, and this might be too personal. You can object. Did your sex life change when you got married for the worse?
No.
Yes. This is me when I was married.
When I got married, yes.
Yes.
Drastically.
You
know, I think what throws off the sex life is the kids.
Yes,
that's true.
That's what
I don't think any no change on us personally, but like kids are little fucking cock blockers. Like cock blockers.
But your dude has a whole bunch of energy, and like
not even that one. The other one's he's a worse cock blocker. The younger one.
Well, he doesn't. He needs a titty right now.
Right. He doesn't.
I'm saying, like, those were my titties before they were your titties. So for you to think that, like, if I'm on the titty, you can't be on the titty, like, you can move, you can share.
That's just weird.
That's disgusting.
Right. That one left.
That's disgusting.
That one dark.
0 dark 30, and I'm not talking about my skin tone.
Nice. I like that.
No, but kids are cock blockers.
Kids are definite cock blockers. You know who else is a cock blocker? Grandmas.
Oh, they ain't watching the kids?
Right. Grannies ain't grannies no more.
Granny got a life to live too. Big Mama want to go out to the Levert concert.
Actually, she probably might go to the Bone concert tonight. They got Bone Thugs at Ballpark Village.
With Dirty Mugs.
That's funny.
Oh, with Dirty Mugs? That's going to be Thought Central. Well, we didn't give y'all something to do in the Lou or Chicago this weekend.
Either way, where you rub it or get some penicillin, it's gonna be a good night.
First and foremost, it's too hot for rubbers right now. So if you ain't willing to die for the pussy, don't jump in, because straight neck your head.
If you ain't willing to die for the pussy, it won't work.
It's like when food drop. You got a 5-second rule. You got 5 seconds to pull out.
Right. On that front, when you feel it jump up, you better go on, jump out.
Just rub a little baby oil on it.
What?
I don't know. He wanted to keep it weird.
Do you still sleep standing up? We ain't talked about it in a long time, but like, inquiring minds want to know.
No, sir. I sleep in bed now.
Dang.
Wow. Look at you going human.
Well, it's been another week of Country Cousins. Like, subscribe, share, comment, leave us feedback anywhere podcasts are found. We out.